You know, I never get political, very rare, but I just got really pissed off. I'm watching this YouTuber. His name is David, I think, Pakman. Sounds like the '80s arcade game. You remember we used to play? I was an expert at Pac-Man. So I don't know. I guess you pronounce it similar. David Pak, though, not Pac. Pakman. David Pakman. Okay. Um, this guy is obviously a Democrat, and he's basically making fun of Donald Trump. Okay, at one of his recent, I guess, rallies, and saying that Donald Trump basically can't speak. Like he's having a very difficult time putting a sentence together. This is coming from a Democrat who's got to be, he has to have blinders on, right? Would you agree? Are you aware that our, sitting president, Joe Biden, okay, and I say sitting, the guy's sleeping. I mean, do you understand that this guy, you're talking about Joe Biden here, can't tell the difference between his wife and his sister. I was watching a video the other day, right, when he was like running for the president and he was at one of his rallies, right? He had his wife and his sister. He pointed to his sister and he's like, and he was saying, "This is my wife. I love her with all my heart." And they got scared. They were like, "No, no, no. I'm your sister, Joe. I'm your sister." And then also he's like, "Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. She's my sister." This guy's like, nowadays with all the technology, kids can get really informed. All they got to do is put the record player on. This guy, David Pakman, is making fun of Trump. He's ready. Joe Biden one time said, right? He's like, "Listen, let's do it, Remember Joe," and everybody was like clapping. "Remember Joe, because I am running for the United States Senate." This is when he was running for the United States to become the president of our country. Okay, the guy is, in my opinion. Look, I'm not a medical professional. I just, and this is alleged because I am not a doctor. It just seems to me he has dementia. And look at the shape our country is in right now. Okay. I mean, the stock market is collapsing. They're saying that we're about to have a real estate market crash. I have a minivan. I have a used minivan. It cost me $100 to fill up that's how expensive gas is. $100 to fill up my tank. The price of food is going up. It's like you can't, everywhere you go nowadays, you got to be like a millionaire. You got to be a millionaire just to eat and survive. Just basic things in life, like just going to supermarkets, just paying your bills and survive. You got to be like a millionaire because everything is through the roof. Another thing, Joe Biden left state of the art, multi-billion-dollar equipment in our enemy's hands. Whereas Trump would have never did that. Now look, whether you're a Republican or you're a Democrat, would you at least agree our country is a mess right now? Our country is a mess. And it's just, listen to me, it just pisses me off because look, Donald Trump, love him or hate him, he put America first. He cared for us. He tried his very best, okay, under so many obstacles. People were, the Russia hoax, they were just hitting him with everything. That crazy Stormy Day, they hit him with everything everything from the kitchen sink they hit him with. And he still kept moving forward. He reminds me of Rocky Balboa, but Joe Biden, this guy doesn't know if he's moving forward, backwards, or sideways. I watched a video recently where he was trying to get into the White House and he walked into like a bush, and one of the Secret Service, agents had to run to help him because he was about to fall down and kill himself. He recently fell off the bike. You saw that, where everyone's like, "Hey, Joe, help, I'm falling, I can't get up." Guy falls down Air Force One. Yeah. Listen, it's so funny. And what's funny about the Democrats is that they'll never, ever admit that someone like Joe Biden is making a fool of not only of himself, but of our country. They won't admit it, but they're going to try to make fun of Donald Trump. It just pisses me off.